here in Española. She has centered her action research on the power of parent partnerships to support student success. Noticing behavior challenges among some of her students, she explored how stronger family involvement can help create a more inclusive, supportive, and connected learning environment. Her work reflects a deep commitment to equity, student well being, and honoring the strength of families as essential partners in learning. Ms. Maricruz.
Thank you so much, Miss Doris. Good morning, everyone. Thank you for coming, and I'm just so inspired to share what we did in our school. The title of my action research is Enhancing Student Engagement and Participation Through Parent-Family Partnerships and Action Research Study. So this action research came out of my mind when some of my students were like, there's some, they're not engaged, they're not focused, and there are some behavior problems. So, and that is where I got the idea. So, what's the goal of my research? It's really to examine how culturally sustaining practices and socio emotional learning inform parent family engagement strategies, improve student engagement through increased family involvement in a fourth grade classroom. So that's my goal. So the strategies that I used, it's different from the ones that they have already presented, but I incorporated also those some of them. Um, from September to February, timeline of parent family engagement strategies, where in last September, the first activity that I let my students do is home reading program, where in the whole month, we did shared reading between the parent and the child, and my focus is literacy, connection, and communication. So I let the kids either read to his or her mom or to his or her grandma, because in our school the culture is the grandparents, the aunts and uncles, the nieces, the nephews, the cousins are involved in the kids um, learning, and they are always they go to our events. So yeah, we did that one. So there were three choices that they did in their home reading program. They One thing is the kid is reading to the parent or to his grandparent, and then it can also be the parent or the grandparent or the cousin is the one reading to the child. So it was amazing because when I asked them, how did it go? What happened when you had this shared reading with your parents or with your other family members? And they were said they love it because they were having a quality time together, to spend time together. It's a way of involving the parents or the other family members to what they're learning, to what story are they reading. So that's what we did last September. So in October, we did family STEM, engineering structures. I invited engineer Rebecca Martinez from Lanel, and she presented some hands-on building activities. We did building structures. It was really a lot of fun. I will show you the pictures later. And yeah, um, the final thing that they did is they built a gingerbread house to represent the engineering structure. But there were a lot of materials that they use, very simple only, that are even available in our classroom. That yeah, they just tried to build it, and the kids really had a lot of fun because they were able to have that real world learning. So yeah, it was so amazing, and I incorporated in October science, since I'm also a science teacher. So last November and December, this is more on the holiday cultural crafts, wherein I invited one of the grandmas that is always active in my class, in the events that that we have in our school. So I invited her to host the to do some crafts with my students, and they did some Christmas bells. They did oh, oh, it's still a lot. Okay, so yeah, there's a lot of things. We did Christmas decor, and I incorporated SEL culture, creativity, and belonging. Next slide. Last January, we did tower building challenge with Miss Doris Rivera. And my kids were so happy. There were 20 parents who came. In the first activity that we did last September, we had like 3 parents only who came. But last January, there were 20 parents, including siblings, father, mother, uh, aunts and uncles, grandparents. It's a combination, cousins. So it's really, I invited the family and the extended secondary family members. So we did tower building challenge last January. We have lots of fun, and the parents really enjoyed the engagement, and the kids really were focused. You can see that it's an evidence that they're getting better with engagement and in their behavior because their parents are there. And last February, I invited the planetarium, and they have their planetarium experience last February, and we did constellation exploration. It was lots of fun, and there were over 30 parents who came, including other family members, and it created curiosity, engagement, and science learning. So it was lots of fun, and we have lots of activities after they explore the constellation. So these are just some of the go back, Sir Paul, to the it's okay. So for my street data that I collected, I did parent and family survey forms after each activity. We did student reflections with some of the sticky notes, and some of this they wrote it as their personal narrative in the Google Docs in their Chromebook. I also had teacher observation of engagement and participation, of course, visual documentation of the family engagement activities. So these are some of the data that I collected. So this is one of the bar graph wherein it can show there were 20 parents who came. This is one of the one that we had last January wherein Miss Doris Rivera was our special guest. So this is the survey, the feedback of the survey that I made. So it's more on positive. It's 87.5% strongly agree of the activities that we're doing in the classroom and even outside the classroom, because we went already in the gym because we don't fit anymore in the classroom, and there are lots and lots of family members who came. So let us go to the next slide. And these are some of the student feedbacks that I have. There are lots of feedbacks, but I just chose this one, the one that they had handwritten, and I also sent it to Miss Doris. Continue, Sir Paul. So these are some of what they said, and that is really their handwriting. Continue that one. So they are just so excited, and they were just so engaged, and they are just so inspired with the activities that we did in the classroom, and even we went to the gym. So these are some of those. Yeah. So yeah, keep going, Sir Paul. And this is the each slide shows the share of total attendees across the four parent involvement days. So first, it was just 32% last January, 11% November to December. When we started last October, it was only 8% out of the. Can I still continue? Okay, keep going. Okay, and this is also my. I did that one already. So, what's the family feedback? I will just read to you what they wrote on the survey form. They said the excitement of the kids and how they think and problem solve. That is what they enjoy most about. Seeing my son problem solve, engage with others, the urge not to help my child to actually see what they are capable of, and watching my child learn something new while having fun, and that the kids get involved in the different activities that was asked of them, that their parents and grandparents were invited to attend. Keep going. And these are just some of the feedbacks. There are more, but I cannot write them all. So it's really very amazing that they just were inspired, and they just get involved in the learning of their kids. Keep going. So what changed? My overall finding is parent and family engagement strategies showed a positive impact on student engagement, focus, and classroom participation across all monthly activities. And the parents and the families that are going and participating are growing. So there's increased family involvement, and then there's also improved student engagement as well. I observe it with the learnings and activities that we have in the classroom and outside the classroom. Number three, student reflections. Yeah, it really expressed enjoyment and excitement, as you can see a while ago. And also, there's also increased focus and collaboration during the activities. I observed stronger peer and family interaction because I formally invited them to the classroom, and also to the outside the classroom in the gym. So yeah, they told me that they are just, oh, thank you for the opportunity to invite us here, because that gives them the chance to learn also and see what the kids are learning in the classroom. So what changed? Overall, integrating culturally sustaining practices and SEL informed family engagement strategies contributed to stronger student engagement and meaningful homeschool connections. So these are just some of the what I observe with my students in their work, and from ELA. Yeah, these are the advanced, average, and below average, and yeah, it's growing. So it shows that the kids are really performing better because of the involvement of their family and of their parents. And this is our August 2025 test results. This is the first one that they did. And this is now the March 2026. So as you can see, there's really an improvement with their engagement and in their learning. So for whom did it work most and least? In my observation, it worked most for students with active parent-family participation, and those that are engaged in hands-on and collaborative activities. Students who benefited from consistent homeschool connection, and learners who responded well to SEL and culturally relevant experiences. And it worked least for students with limited or inconsistent family participation. Students whose families had time, work, and availability constraints, because some of them they want really to join, but the thing is they cannot come because they cannot just take a day off. Even if I will give a month notice about the activity, 3 weeks notice, but yeah, sometimes it's the work that they cannot leave. So next steps, to provide flexible ways for families to participate in the in-person, maybe virtual. If I'm planning to do it virtual for those who cannot attend, and then give some take-home activities also, and to strengthen communication and support for families, and offer additional support for kids that have limited family involvement, and of course to continue incorporating the CSP and the SEL practices. So these are just some of my visual documentation that dad is helping, and they are engaging in the activity. These are some of the things that are happening in my classroom since October up to April, because I'm planning it to do it like every single month and every the next school year. So these are some of the work. This is the engineer that I invited. This we did it already in the gym because we don't fit anymore in the classroom. So, and these are some of the stuff that we had. with parents and students, and with a kid, with the sibling. The sibling also was there. So there are, and this is in the classroom. We'll be building the tower with Miss Doris. And these are some of the pictures. These are the cousins of some of my students who came and participated. So yeah, it was lots of fun because they were given the opportunity to engage. Keep going, Sir Paul. That's the one, the last one. Thank you so much. And I'm continuing um whether we still have the TLF or not. I'm still doing it. I'm planning to do it as early as August next year, and I will just keep going because it helps the engagement of my parents. Thank you so much. Thank you.